Hello, kids! Welcome to this Sunday's edition of Cedarcrest Kids News. I am your host, Keely Vanderschnauzen. Now, I realize that we've never met, and that's okay, but I know Miss Kelly, and she has given me the reins to do Cedarcrest Kids News. Today, as your host, I just want to recognize something. Kids are so special. You are so special. Kids see the world a special way. We've got these news programs that are doom and gloom and sad and even scary to watch sometimes. If I see another news program on COVID-19, I might just throw up. We wanted to bring you news that was accurate, but we also wanted to make you laugh, highlight the good that's happening in our world, and be something that you, a kid, would look forward to watching. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our first 4 segments of today's broadcast. Segment number 1, Good Stories. Segment number 2, The Weather. Segment number 3, What's So Funny? Segment number 4, Ask the Expert. We're going to talk about Ask the Expert. We're going to talk about Ask the Expert. We'll get to that one in a minute. Today's Good Stories segment is brought to you by Cedarcrest Kids and a few beloved small group leaders. Even though there are scary things out there and bad things happening right now, good always wins, and the love of Jesus is being spread by some of our very own Cedarcrest kids and small group leaders. Check this out. Like I said, there were some Cedarcrest kids and some team members that took it upon themselves to encourage the medical staff at Kennestone Hospital. What started as a family project expanded to include not just Miss Dwayna and her grandkids, but also Miss Lauren, Miss Brandy, her daughter Madison, and a few other Cedarcresters and their neighbors. They wrote over 100 cards, 2 big colorful posters, and baked loads of treats. After taking it down to Kennestone Hospital, they got to love on the nurses, doctors, and hospital staff. Now that's a good story. That wasn't just a good story, that was a good God story. Way to go, Cedarcrest kids and Cedarcrest team members. You guys are sharing the love of Jesus, and that is awesome. For our next segment, I'm so excited to introduce you to our newest hire. Her name is Bryn Vanderschnauzen. She's going to bring us the weather live today. Bryn Vanderschnauzen, hi, are you there, Bryn?
Hey guys, Bryn here with your weekly weather report. Adults may use big words like highs and lows and barometric pressures, but we're kids. We want to know what we can play in. Sweatpants or swimsuits. This week, we can play in a rain jacket maybe one day, but the rest, tank tops and shorts because it is hot. That's it from the weather desk. Back to you, Mom.
Well, thank goodness for a daughter who is also a weather reporter. I was clearly overdressed. Clearly. Our next segment is called What's So Funny? I love this segment. Send us in your jokes, your funny videos. We want to hear from you guys, the kids. What's making you laugh these days? We want to hear about it. I'll show you how at the end of the video. But this week, our special guest joke teller is Reagan Ray. Here she is with a few of her favorites.
What do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese. Why can't Cinderella play soccer? Because she always runs from the ball. Why did the banana have to go to the doctor? Because it wasn't feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Those were really funny. That was awesome. Our last and final segment for this morning is called Ask the Expert. Kids, this news segment is all about you. We want you to enjoy the news you're hearing. We want you to enjoy the jokes. We want you to ask the questions. So because it's all about you, we want you to get involved. So send an email with a video with a question for Ask the Expert or a good God story, send it to kellyv@cedarcrestchurch.com. We will feature you on next week's Cedarcrest Kids News. This has been an epic first news broadcast. I am so proud and thankful that I get to be your host. I am praying for each of you this week that you would have the determination it takes from the Holy Spirit who lives inside of you to live good stories this week, to love well this week, have fun this week. Looking forward to next week as we dive into some of these segments with your questions, your funny videos and jokes, your input. Can't wait for it. Bye, Cedarcrest kids. Don't forget to go watch that worship and teaching video. See you next week. This has been Keely Vanderschnauzen, live with Cedarcrest Kid News.